So when a guy has his day off and there's no parts to work on projects, everything's closed, gotta wait till Monday or during the week, what do? Start another project. Yeah, I did. Project 64. I had to move it out of the tent where it was being stored, and I decided I am going to put this 283 that's going in this truck in between the frame rails and just start doing a little hookup, just so it's off the floor back there and out of the way, and it's in the truck, and I can kind of start mocking stuff up. I still have rocker panels, the floor pan to do, the roof piece, I gotta pull the windshield out, but I can cover all that up, that's no big deal. But yeah, the plan is to drop this little mill right there, little 283. It's just a 30 over with a 398 405 cam and a 109 center. It's got 194 heads on it, even though they are power packs. They were opened up to 194s. It's got only bearings and rings, high volume pump. But I did this motor last year, so the only thing I did was break it in. It's got just a flat little tiny cam in it, so it's good enough for that little C10 with 370s. I have a 700R for that needs to go to the shop. I'd put that into, but that's needs to go to the shop, and I need to have it rebuilt. So I can just hang this in there for now and go from there. So let me get my gear going here and hook up and drop this in.
Sure is a beautiful day today. At least it ain't raining.
Hey Maggie, say hi to everybody out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Get this thing mounted up. For some reason. I chose this little vintage 283 because everybody's building 350s and all kinds of crazy stuff, and this is just a little cruiser, daily driver, a little bit of a wood hauler or something, maybe pull a trailer once in a while. Hey, these things did well back all those years. It'll do well now, so we're gonna make it happen. All right. Install these new engine mounts, motor mounts from Rock Auto, direct replacements, OE. Ooh, that one's a little tight to get in there. That bolt. Watching a little War in the Woods on YouTube. No prep racing today. I think they're in round 3 right now. I just turned it on, so watch a little recap. This is going to be a nice little engine with the overdrive, with the 370s. I think this is going to be a good engine. Come on. It's always fun by herself. The dog, I wish the dog could steer. Right, Maggie? You can get in and steer. Oh wait, there's no steering column. We got this. Just want to get this in a little closer. Scratch and paint. Move this over. All right. There. Back that out a little bit. Let's go to the left. Perfect. I think that road draft tube is going to be in the way a little. We'll see. Hold on here. What is that? Oh, okay. That wouldn't be good. Oil line for the gauge all the way up here underneath the engine. There we go. That's easier without a front end. I can get everything bolted up, mocked up. I've already mocked it up once, but now it's complete, not just, you know, an empty shell. Okay, we'll get their middle bolts, which obviously I left here, and I don't know where the other one went. I'll have to go find it. And we'll line these up. Get these good. Oh yeah, much better than doing it underneath the truck, especially when the front end's on it. What do you know? Nope. Dang it. Okay, so we're having a little problem here. Ow! It looks like it's got powder coating or something in the threads. Okay, motor mounts are in and tight. I just have to hit the lower stand bolts and we can start putting some accessories on this little mill. Okay, so next we're gonna put this lower power steering bracket on. First bolt goes through the front motor mount bolt, which is a little tricky to get to. And the other ones go here onto the front of the block. Here. And where is the other bolt? There it is. Is that it? Whew. Here and here. Always make sure these bolts aren't too long. They will bottom out. So. Well, hello. Yeah? Are you supervising? Yeah? Am I doing that right? I don't think I did. I think I should have put the power steering pump on first and put the bolts through the front. But I put the bracket on before I put the pump on, so. Fail. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, so I think that line's gonna have to come off and then put the bracket on, then the line. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Alright. Yep. Okay. Oh, what are you trying to tell me? Lunchtime? Yeah? I think we finally got it right. These brackets are a pain. It's been what, 6-8 months since I've seen this thing. Oops. Drop the socket in there. That'll be interesting. There we go. Just remember how this kind of goes together. In case we got to take it apart. Hopefully never, but we'll see. Yeah, probably should do that. I might have to get a swivel for this. Yep. Good. Okay, our steering line. Just got to duck that up underneath the frame here. There we go. I'm going to put a bracket on that. It goes up against the. Ooh. I have to change that hose. I don't like that. Alright, so over a hose. Anything else you see that you don't like? I'll finish putting this together. Okay, so I had to put a bolt in the back bell housing, and I'm going to hook it right here and let this sit because all I want to do is fall back. And I'm going to try to put some accessories on the front of this, and this way it won't fall back and pull on the mounts. So, see what this thing does. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Fine. It's fine. Fine. Okay, well, maybe we'll, I was going to try to put the headers in, but I don't know if that, you have to trim, the headers I have, you have to trim this, and I don't really want to lose that. It's a dilemma. It's either put that or the ram horns in it, so we'll see. Okay, we got a set of headers for this thing. They're like a kind of a fender well, but they go over the frame rail instead of down and back like traditional ones. They were made for this truck. I don't know who made them, but I got them from a friend of mine. I gotta do a little modification here. They don't quite clear the inner fender mount, which I think I can cut that out and make a new inner fender well. It's like a tab. I could probably cut this out, notch it, and weld a new piece in. Now, granted, the motor is tipped back because there's no transmission in it, but I have mocked this up before, and I was also told that you need to cut this brace right here diagonally like that in order to clear this header tube. So I'm pretty close on this, but I may take the Plaz cutter and just trim that up because I really would like to run these headers instead of manifolds. They run a little cooler, get a little more HPs out of it, and horse torques, and I think would be good. It'll probably sound much better. People don't like headers. Oh, you always got to tighten the bolts, tighten the bolts. You do it a couple heat cycles, it's good. This one's really super close. I know I'm still going to have to take more out when I raise the back of that engine up. I mean, it can go forward a little bit, but I had to take that Z-bar mount if you're running stick. I had to take that, but I'm running automatic. But I was going to use that Z-bar and incorporate that with the automatic steering, automatic transmission linkage to that. The original guy had one going to the Z-bar, and the Z-bar went back to the selector on the transmission. It was really, really ingenious, but if I have to make my own linkage or do a cable or something, I'll just do it that way just to have my headers. I think they're pretty cool. It's a small cubic inch engine, and I think it needs all it can get. So it's nothing special inside. Like I said, a little tiny cam and 4-barrel, and that's about it. A little bit of port work in the bigger valves. So, all right. Well, I don't know whether I want to cut this today or not. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I'm gonna give myself a nice cold beverage and sit back and contemplate this. Okay, so we have the alternator mounted, the power steering mounted. The headers are just, well, we got to cut that brace right there. I'll do that another day. I'm going to take a break from this and just go relax and enjoy the rest of the day. As you can see, I brought Pop's truck in. I had the steering box out for the new seals right here, and I need that front seal, so I'm going to be shopping for that because it was leaking really bad. But yeah, we're going to get back on this, and I want to drive this truck again like I used to, and drive it like I stole it. Yeah, so we will have some cool rides around here soon. I mean, this is just about done besides that steering box, and that's it. And so I want to get this tuned for this week. I'd love to go to track, but actually June 10th we'll be at Cecil with the 56 for a nostalgia race. Me and my slow butt and my dog, we were down there running 12s again. I actually do have a backup motor. I plan on putting in the car and going a little faster. It's just a matter of how much work I got coming in and out of here, or what I want to do, and my motivation. As you can see, the list has gotten long. So yeah, that about does it for this Sunday, and I am going to relax, probably in that hammock over there with a nice cold refreshing drink, and maybe take the dog on the golf cart down the park. So okay, well, I'll see you next time.